Your person's heart is being irresistibly drawn in your direction. No matter how far they try to run from their feelings, something within them keeps pulling them back to you. It's as if their soul knows where home is, and that home is you. Recently, they've been reflecting on the choices they've made, and it's becoming painfully clear to them that many of those choices were driven by fear, ego, or external pressures. These decisions didn't align with their higher truth, and as a result, they've remained stuck in karmic cycles, repeating the same painful lessons, trapped in situations that brought them nothing but suffering and emotional turmoil. They now realize that by walking away from you or not choosing you when they had the chance, they moved away from the very light they had been searching for. You carry an energy that is rare, pure, healing, and unforgettable. It's the kind of energy that lingers long after a person has left the room. You've touched them in ways no one else ever has, and your presence lives rent-free in their mind and soul. No matter how much time has passed, or how distant things may seem, they find themselves constantly thinking about you. Your name, your face, your voice, it all replays in their thoughts like a beautiful yet haunting melody. Lately, they've been trying to reach out to you on an energetic level. They may not be communicating in the 3D world, but in the 5D, in dreams, through telepathy, and in moments of deep silence, they're calling out to you. You might have noticed yourself thinking about them out of nowhere or feeling waves of sadness, anxiety, or restlessness that don't seem to be your own. That's because you're picking up on their energy. Over the last week, especially, their emotional and energetic turmoil has intensified, and since you're connected on a soul level, you're feeling it too. What they're experiencing right now is more than just emotional pain, it's a spiritual reckoning. Your person is going through what many refer to as the dark night of the soul. It's a phase where the soul is forced to confront its deepest fears, wounds, and regrets in order to shed old patterns and evolve. This process is incredibly heavy and disorienting. For your person, it has manifested not only emotionally but physically. They may be having trouble sleeping, experiencing high fevers, or struggling with throat issues, an indication that they're being urged to speak their truth, yet feel blocked from doing so. Their body is mirroring the internal conflict they're facing. This spiritual upheaval has left them feeling completely drained. At times, they feel like they're carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. They're exhausted, mentally and emotionally, and often feel isolated even when surrounded by others. There's an emptiness they can't fill, no matter what they try. And the truth is, that emptiness stems from missing you. Terribly. Deeply. Unbearably. Because in their heart of hearts, they know you are everything they ever wanted. You are the calm to their chaos, the light in their darkness, and the love they didn't think they deserved, but now desperately long for. There's also a powerful shift occurring within the collective at this time, an energetic awakening that is activating the heart and throat chakras. This awakening is forcing people to confront their suppressed emotions and communicate their truth. Your person is feeling this shift intensely. Their heart is opening, making them more vulnerable and aware of their feelings, while their throat chakra is urging them to express what's been hidden for so long. This combination is both liberating and overwhelming for them. It's no longer possible for them to numb their emotions or run from their truth, especially when it comes to you. As difficult as this process is, it's necessary for their soul's growth. The pain they are experiencing is breaking them open in the best possible way, even if they can't see it right now. They are being stripped of everything that isn't real, and what remains is the raw, authentic self they've long buried. And at the center of that truth is you. You may be feeling confused, emotional, or even drained yourself, and that's completely valid. Just remember that your connection is powerful, and everything they're feeling, you're feeling too, just in different ways. Your souls are communicating, healing, and preparing for a new chapter, even if you can't see it with your physical eyes yet. Be gentle with yourself during this time. And know this, you are not forgotten. You are not replaceable. You are deeply missed, truly loved, and energetically intertwined with someone who is being transformed by the very love they once ran from. I find myself watching you in my mind every single moment of the day. It's like I can't turn it off, this constant awareness of your energy, your presence, your absence. It's become overwhelming, and I'm starting to feel like I'm chasing you energetically without even meaning to. It's not something I want to do, it's just happening. The more I think about you, the more I feel like I'm grasping at something that's slowly slipping away. There's this growing fear inside me that maybe you're detaching, that maybe you've already started to pull back. And the question that haunts me the most is this: have you stopped trusting me? Or is all of this just in my head, my negative thoughts running wild, making me see things that aren't there, making me believe something has changed when maybe it hasn't? I try to silence the thoughts, but they come in waves. One moment, I tell myself everything is okay, that we're just going through a difficult phase. And in the next, I spiral. I question every interaction, every silence, every distance between us. The lack of communication from you has created a void, and in that silence, my mind fills in the blanks with fear and doubt. Am I imagining all of this? Am I the only one feeling this intense pull, this longing, this confusion? The strangest part is, I keep seeing signs about you. Everywhere I go, your name appears. I hear songs that remind me of you at just the right moment. I'll see people who resemble you, or come across things you once said to me, almost like echoes of a connection that refuses to fade. It's like the universe is constantly nudging me, pointing me back in your direction, as if trying to remind me that this bond isn't done yet, that there's still something left between us. And honestly, that's what makes it even harder. These signs give me hope, but also raise 1,000 questions. If the universe is pulling me toward you, why do you feel so far away? I remember how it used to be, not even that long ago. There were moments when I'd be thinking about you so intensely, and out of nowhere, you'd message me or call. I used to believe that was your way of sensing me, of feeling me through whatever invisible connection we shared. Those little synchronicities were everything to me. They made me feel seen, understood, connected to you in ways that words could never really explain. But now, that sense of mutual recognition feels like it's gone quiet. You don't reach out. I don't feel those signs from you anymore. It's like I'm sending out signals into a void, hoping for a response that never comes. I don't know if you still feel me the way you once did. And that thought alone breaks me a little more each day. Because despite everything, the uncertainty, the silence, the chaos in my own life, I still want to be with you. More than ever, actually. But my life right now, it's a mess. A real, complicated, exhausting mess. I wish I could just open up to you about it all. I wish I could pour my heart out without fear of being too much, too broken, too late. There's so much I want to say to you, but I hold back because I don't want to burden you with the weight of my struggles. And yet, even in this mess, even in this confusion, my love for you hasn't faded. If anything, it's grown stronger, deeper in its ache, louder in its silence. I'm not asking for much. I know I can't offer you perfection right now, and I wouldn't expect you to put your life on hold for me. But what I do ask, from the depths of my soul, is that you wait. Just a little longer. Please. Wait for me to find my way through this storm. Wait for me to gather the pieces of my life, to come back to you whole and capable of loving you the way you truly deserve. I need you to know that none of this has been easy. Not the silence, not the distance, not the not knowing. But I still believe in us. I still believe in the way we once found each other, and how deeply we felt, how undeniable it was. I believe that something that real doesn't just disappear. I carry you with me, in every thought, in every moment of doubt and hope. You're in the spaces between everything I do. I just want you to feel that again, to remember that connection, and to hold on to it, if only a little longer. Because I am coming back. I'm not giving up. And if you can wait for me, I promise I'll make it worth every second. Your partner is feeling incredibly foolish right now, more than words can fully express. Deep down, they're overwhelmed with regret for having walked away from someone as genuine and loving as you. They left chasing things or people they thought might bring them happiness, only to realize how wrong they were. Nothing and no one has come close to what they had with you. That realization has hit them hard, and they want you to know that every choice they made, every hurtful action or word, was not a reflection of how they truly felt about you. Rather, it all stemmed from fear, confusion, and a storm of insecurities they never truly dealt with. They see now that they were scared of how real things were with you, scared of their own emotions, and scared of not being enough. Instead of facing those fears with honesty and maturity, they acted out in ways that pushed you away. They may have chosen temporary distractions or relationships, hoping those would be easier, safer, or less intense. But the truth is, nothing compares to what you two shared. They feel that you both completed each other in a way that's rare, something so deep. Emotionally, mentally, even spiritually, there was a balance and connection between you that they now understand was incredibly special. They are painfully aware of the damage they caused. They know their coldness, their rude and distant behavior, wounded you deeply. The way they acted made you question your worth, your efforts, and your place in their life. And that's something they carry with them every day, a weight of guilt and remorse that lingers in their heart. They realize that throughout your relationship, you were the one constantly giving your time, your energy, your love, while they took without offering much in return. You held space for them, supported them, loved them wholeheartedly, and they didn't reciprocate the way they should have. Now, all they truly want is to come back to you, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. They long for a moment of peace where they can lay their head on your shoulder and let go of all the pain, confusion, and heaviness they've been carrying. In your presence, they feel safe. They feel understood. You've always had a calming effect on them, like a lighthouse guiding them home through the storms of life. That's why, no matter how far they stray or how much time passes, they keep finding their way back to you. It's not just habit or comfort, it's something deeper, something undeniable. They see you as someone incredibly nurturing and warm. The way you care, the way you love, it's rare, and it's something they now understand they may never find again. You've always protected them, stood by them, and tried to bring out the best in them, even when they didn't deserve it. They admire that about you more than they've ever admitted. To them, you're not just someone they loved, you're someone they still love. You're a part of their heart, a part of their story they can't let go of, no matter how hard they've tried to move on. Being away from you has only amplified their feelings. They've had time to reflect, to think, and to truly feel the absence of your presence in their life. They've missed the little things, your voice, your laugh, your understanding eyes, your gentle touch. But more than that, they've missed the way you made them feel, seen, valued, and loved. You brought a light into their life that no one else has been able to replicate. Your partner doesn't just want to apologize. They want to make things right. They know it won't be easy, and they don't expect you to forget the past. But they hope, from the bottom of their heart, that there's still space for healing, for forgiveness, and perhaps even for a second chance. They want to prove that they've grown, that they're working on becoming the kind of person who can truly show up for you the way you always showed up for them. In every quiet moment, in every sleepless night, their thoughts drift to you. They wonder if you're okay, if you've moved on, if you still think of them. They hope you know that despite everything, their love for you never truly went away. It may have been buried under fear or masked by pride, but it never left. You still hold a place in their heart that no one else ever could. If given the chance, they would choose you again and again. Not because they need you to fix them, but because they've realized that what you two had was real, and real love is worth fighting for. You are, and always have been, someone incredibly close to their heart.